Jason Statham movie, Shelter. If you like Jason Statham movies, you gonna like it. He literally do the same movies over and over again with slightly different plots. It's always gonna be him beating somebody up and saving somebody. Will it be a woman, a girl? He gonna save somebody. It was literally like Jason Bourne. And I was thinking about this, they always keep doing all these remakes and stuff, but they don't never do remakes to movies that should be remaked. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, we have seen multiple Spider-Mans, because that makes sense, because it's like a superhero movie. Like a Jason Bourne, they can do a remake. Matt Damon old now, so he probably wouldn't do another one. But they can do a remake of it. Have a new Jason Bourne. I'm not saying to do it, but I'm saying they be remaking all this other stuff. Like a remake, not remake Italian Job. Well, remake Italian Job, but also give us another one, because all the actors are still doing pretty good. Jason Statham, there's a connection. Jason Statham, Mos Def, Mark Wahlberg, like, they're all still look pretty good and doing pretty good. So I don't know why we can't get no Italian Job, but whatever. If you don't want to give it like do a remake. This movie, I didn't understand it. Why did they go out if they knew it was gonna be a storm? Like, he could have waited till the next day or later on to get the stuff, and then why would you take your niece? Why she didn't stay home and you went there and dropped the stuff off if it was gonna be dangerous or whatever? But maybe he didn't know. Maybe the storm just came out of nowhere. But usually, they tell you when a storm is coming. Her uncle had died underwater or whatever. He was stuck. And it's so interesting that he knew her uncle, but I don't think they said his name. I don't remember what it was, but they said, did they ever say his name? I think they did. When they found that he wasn't actually the person on the picture. When they showed the picture, I'm like, is that Jason Statham? Because it was so far back. Is that Jason Statham? The man looked Middle Eastern. I'm like, is that Jason Statham? And then they was like, oh no, they had faked it and put another person on. So when he's found, he can get a higher alert. Because if it was just a person that's low level, they ain't gonna be looking as hard. But if it's somebody that they think is a terrorist, they're gonna be looking super hard. So the dude changed it so he could find them. And it's so funny. Maybe they were saying he'd been there so long that he didn't understand how cameras work and phones and calls and stuff, because he would avoid the actual cameras like at the stores and on the street, but he wasn't avoid the cameras that was on the phone and in the car. And it's so funny because they be acting like they can't figure out who did this and who did this crime, but they got cameras everywhere and they clearly have access to it, so they can. They just choose to use it what they want to use it for. But crimes can get solved so much easier because it's clear cameras everywhere. Camera on people's house, camera on people's cars, cell phone cameras. It's literally cameras everywhere, cameras in stores. So it's like, it should be easy to find certain stuff, but they be acting like I don't know who did the crime, but you finding this man from a cell phone camera that he was barely in, and I don't know why he looked at it. He should have just kept his head down when he was going out, but neither here nor there. Then a little girl, she was at the little cafe by herself, but she was a kid, so she just walked to the cafe by herself, or I know she wasn't by herself. Then somebody had to stamp her. I know she wasn't just living by herself. Whoever the people that went with her had to be taken care of, but I don't know why she was just sitting there by herself. But maybe in another country, maybe that's more normal for kids to just be out by yourself. And he sent her, I think that was the Queen chess piece. He sent her that when she was sitting at the cafe or whatever towards the end. Jason Statham character knew the uncle, but you would think the uncle would have went up there to see him. Like, I wonder why he never went up there to see him. It wasn't like he had a camera on him or something. So he trusted him to deliver him the food. But why, if he served with him, I wonder why they wasn't keeping tabs on him. Like, if you really wanted to find somebody, any connection that they have, anybody they serve with, you would think you would have been watching them too. But I wonder why they wasn't watching him, because he was delivering him food. So if they would have been watching him, they would have knew about where he was. They wouldn't saw him on camera, but they would have seen him delivering somewhere in the body of water. So it's weird that he was delivering it to him, but they never went up to the door. And what was in that thing? Maybe I missed it because I didn't start really paying attention to she knocked on the door. I really wasn't paying attention to the movie till she knocked on the door. Was that just a gift she was giving him? Like, just as a kid, let's give him a gift. Like, what was in there? Like, because it flew away. So I don't think we ever found out what was in there. I don't believe. He told he didn't name his dog. So I guess the only way he called his dog was to like whistle or something. Because then she named him Jack. And as soon as she named the dog, they shot her. I don't, if he knew they would kill the dog, or was capable of killing the dog, I wonder why he didn't. He told her to get in the bathroom, but he should have had to put the dog in the bathroom with her too, or in another room. I don't know why he has had the dog out like that. It didn't end up shooting the dog, but I mean, I guess that had to happen because they wouldn't have been able to take their dog everywhere that they was going. It was already hard enough to be taking her. Then the dude that had cancer talking about, we have a different idea with baggage. I thought when they said baggage, it been a person, but clearly that ain't what it meant. I wonder what other thing did baggage mean? He was like, dude, we have a different ideas of baggage. I was like, what else could baggage mean? Baggage mean I'm coming with somebody named myself. Maybe he was like baggage. He thought it wasn't a kid. I don't know, but it wasn't like he could tell him. Oh yeah, it was like Jason Bourne. As soon as I saw that they had switched his picture with another picture, and then they called the other dude to come pretty much hunt him down. I was like, oh, this is like Jason Bourne. It's the same concept. So we get different versions of Jason Bourne. They just don't call it that. That's how we get different versions of heist movies. They just don't call them Italian Job or whatever. Italian Job is the first heist movie, I don't believe, but I know the one with Mark Wahlberg, not, but it's a remake from back in the day. I don't know what the first ever heist movie ever this was. I wonder what that is. I should look that up. But overall, I would say, if you like, towards the end, I kind of got uninterested. I'm not gonna lie. Around when they was in that club, like shortly after that, I kind of got disinterested, and that's when it was kind of wrapping up. I kind of just became uninterested at that point. Cause they could do like a origin story, or the story like flashback to him. I always want somebody to do an origin story when they can flash back to him when he was actually doing the bad stuff, and like just basically doing what Jason Bourne was doing, just a killer for hire or whatever, an assassin for hire, pretty much. This one got nothing to do with it, but what's that, American Assassin? I think it was the one with the dude, the young girl got to look like Mark Wahlberg. He used to be in Teen Wolf, the series. I think it's called American Assassin, but they only had one. I actually liked that. I wish they would have had two. I don't think it did well, but I actually liked that. I don't know why the assassin part made me think of that, but yeah, they can do an origin story about the time that he was in that in a Jason Bourne field where he was like, unaliving the people. I think that'll be an interesting little thing to see him, because you would see him being a bad guy these days, like with Logan, Wolverine. He had a daughter. I'm doing air quotes, but his daughter, but like genetic daughter or whatever, because they use his DNA or whatever, genetics, whatever. So he'd be like the girl doing something. Maybe something happened him and the girl being older, and then her coming to help him or something. I don't know. Her uncle was in whatever he served or whatever he was in. I don't know. He didn't teach her how to do anything. Did we ever see her? Does he show her how to hold the knife? So you would assume that she would use the knife, but did she ever use the knife? I don't think she did. I don't think she ever had to. Like, it was like he showed her that, but it's like to protect herself. But we never saw her actually do it, I don't think. I'm really trying to think. Maybe we did. I don't know. It was a lot of scenes. I can't remember her stabbing nobody or nothing. She definitely, I don't think she shot nobody. She held the gun up. But then when they shot the dude, the boy father, the house they went in, I was like, oh, now he got two kids. I was like, now he got two kids. But he told the boy to stay there. But I guess he wasn't in danger, I guess, because it was the actual police. It wasn't like the other people. Although the dude was there, because the dude is the one that shot the daddy. But I was like, dang, now he got two kids. Yeah, actually, it'd be good. This would be good too. He would have to be a little older. This would have to be if they want to do them on movies. But he would have to be a little older. The boy older now he want revenge, so he go after him and find him. That would be good. That would be really good. Cause his daddy wouldn't have got shot if he didn't come in them people's house.